So let's meet our moderator for this final session before the coffee break. I'm delighted that it's going to be hosted by Alexandra Diva, Strategic Development Specialist at ALS Logistic Solutions. Hello, Alexandra. We'll bring you over a mic. And she's going to be joined by the following three panelists. Erwin Bamp, CEO of Golfcraft. Hello and welcome. Rajesh Sharma, Global Director of Marketing, Oil and Gas Digital Solutions, Schneider Electric. And Hamza Swade, Strategy Consultant to Verint. Now together they're going to be discussing the subject of driving customer engagement across different channels. And they're going to be talking for about 15 minutes on stage and then hand it over to you, ladies and gentlemen, for 5 minutes Q&A. May I remind you again, if you've got questions, write them down and Alexandra will come to you at the end. Alexandra, over to you.
So good morning, everyone. I hope that everyone had a chance to grab a coffee, check the first batch of emails, and now we are ready for our panel session. So today I would like to start with the quote, one of my favorite quotes in marketing, that website is not the center of our universe. The Facebook page is not the center of marketing universe, but the client is the center of our marketing universe. So, dear panelists, I would like to request you to introduce yourself briefly and let us know your connection with the customer engagement technologies. So, we'll start with Rajesh, please.
Thanks, Alexandra. Good morning to all. My name is Rajesh Sharma. I'm part of the global marketing team in Schneider Electric. And basically, I'm engaged on the development of channels for customer engagement, whether it is digital brochures or websites or the other platforms. And I'm delighted to be part of this panel. Thank you.
Thank you. And Erwin, please.
Good morning to you. My name is Erwin Bams and I'm CEO for Golfcraft. We are the premier yacht and boat builder in the Middle East and we sell our yachts globally. I've been heading the company for over 15 years. And in that, we have been very actively trying to create a data-driven association. Now, the challenges have been to find a way how to know how our clients react on a global basis, how they find us, and how we can remain in contact with us. And maybe we can go a little bit more in detail, since we have come a long way dealing with social media and our internal CRM systems to know how our clients prefer to deal with us and how we can enhance our customer service. We're now ready for the next challenge, is to try and incorporate our extensive dealer network as well. But maybe we can discuss that afterwards.
Later on, of course. And dear Hamza?
I'm Hamza Suwaid. Hello, everyone. I'm a regional director manager for Verint, focus in customer analytics and strategy app consultant. Our main focus here is to look into customer engagements and how it affects the other channels and how we gather all the customer information and analyze them with a unified single platform.
Pleasure to meet you all. So getting back to our previous speaker, he made us the sentence clear that the analytics comes first. So, dear panelists, how do you think why companies should evaluate and track the customer engagement technologies and how the companies can build their strategy via the omni-channel communication?
Initially, we had a problem that our sales CRM was not even connected to our after-sales information. So we had service being done on our products globally, and it was not connected to what we knew about the clients in the sales process. We found that as a big weakness to have, and we started integrating them. But lately we found out that the biggest challenge we have today is that a lot of our clients are not dealing with us directly, but are dealing through dealers and contacts globally. And they don't have connected CRMs to us. So we're working on a way to motivate our partners, our dealers globally, to link their CRM information to ours. Because without that, we're blindsided in those remote markets. Another problem is that the life cycle of our product is 70, 80 years. We're 35 years in business, and it means that all of our products we've ever delivered, they still exist. But we do not know who owns them today. Some of them have been changing owners 7 times. And we are meeting people we've never seen before, and they happen to be an owner, a user of one of our products. We want to monitor their preferences, their customer behavior, their experiences. And we are not even aware of them because they do not appear with us as first-hand clients. So we're trying to find out from all of the service partners we have information about who owns which product today, which is an issue when you have a very active pre-owned market.
This is well mentioned. And Hamza, how do you think? Why it is important? What is the reason behind the analytics of the customer engagement technologies?
In general, we all know now a huge amount of data. All organizations have these amount of data. And to be honest, it's not enough to have these data without using some proper tools to enhance your analytics, to get more advanced and deep dive in these channels, to find where is the weakest areas that need to invest more, or find your strength areas and develop it and make it as a strategy plans.
And in Schneider Electric, how do you do that?
Well, Schneider actually is quite diverse, from home consumer products right till the industrial control systems in most sophisticated factories. And with this diversification, actually, we have a lot of diverse engagement platforms, and we gather data from different channels. Basically, the idea is to ensure that customer engagement is done at a level where the customer feels a personalized service is being given to him. And we use this data to ensure the feedback that is received from the customer is ensured for product development, for reaching out, the right solutions to the right customers at the right time.
So one of the most popular trends in marketing is the personalization, as you all know. So how do you think, how the companies, and you particularly in your organizations, how do you personalize the customer experience? You, Aaron?
How to personalize the customer experience? We find that one of the problems we face is that our clients are not only appearing personally to face any of our representatives or our company itself. We find that the complexity we face is that he's using a lot of influencers and experts to acquire information about our company. So very often we have to try and map out the people around him who are checking also on us. A customer for a super yacht will not spend $20 million without advisors around him checking on the company. So we see interior architects, his lawyer, his friends, maybe his wife, maybe friends he has who own yachts or who may advise him on some aspects of the yacht, all approaching us through different channels. And so we do mapping of his environment, and that is part of making sure that the overall experience he gets through other channels, even with intermediaries, is going to be a unified experience. That whatever we told him directly, that his friend, when inquiring indirectly, gets the same information. So there's at least a consistency and a reinforced appearance of professionalism.
Very well done, I would say. And Rajesh, how do you do that? How you personalize the approach to your clients?
Basically, depending upon the client requirement, as I said, Schneider is a very diversified company. So the idea is to ensure, the first reach of the customer, whether it is through a social media channel or through the website, the customer gets the information that he's looking for in the shortest possible time. With that engagement, the personalized experience from the customer point of view begins from that moment. And with the requirement of customer, for example, if I'm looking for some kind of a secure power solution which is used for ensuring the PC is running all the time, the computer is running all the time, I look into the website or I look into the social media platform. The customer gets the information about what the product offers, how the product will work for him. Not just that, it's also through white papers, which are engaged for such purpose, and as well, the other, for example, videos or some similar kind of social engagements.
So Hamza and you, what are your tools?
Yeah. Based on customer experience and customer satisfactions and how we reach that level of satisfactory. To be honest, it's not an easy way to approach what customer wants. And I agree with the previous session speakers. It needs a huge amount of data to dig and to correlate and to engage all other channels to each other, cross-channel, whether it's an omni-channel or cross or multi-channel. You need to have some certain models or some certain applications that integrates all of these applications together or all of these channels to unify and start to give you a picture of what is your next step. So as a personalizing, we developed a unified platform. We customer engagement optimization platform, and with this model, you can look at the customer from all angles, 360 view, with a holistic engagement that can track all the customer information, whether it's from CRM, whether it's through social media, or even the legacy channels such as email and voice channel. So with all these channels or all these feeding my database or metadata, I am able with our customer engagement optimization tool to analyze it, whether it's through speech analytics or text analytics or even optimizing our workforce.
One more question to you. You being a solution provider, how do you think how the digital transformation and the customer experience have affected the customer engagement with the service providers like banks, retailers, telecommunications?
Okay. I wouldn't agree more with Jamie and Dave and Rasul. What they talked about, how is the customer expectations are increasing, how they need the need of their to fulfill their requirements. It's almost near to instantly they want a feedback. So again, still we are focusing in digital transformation. And earlier this year, a study been made, and we found out that Middle East is one of the highest percentage in growing in the digital market. Comparing with Europe and America, it's 7% higher than Europe. So to be honest, it's very severe and very important that we need to have a look in that channels and to invest through these channels to gather more information and feed our customer back as soon as possible. And to keep in mind, still the wave of customer experience, yes, the digital transformation is changing, but we have to keep in mind that still our legacy channels such as voice, if it's a matter of complexity, the customer won't go through digital channels. So he need a face-to-face interaction, whether it's shop, whether it's email, or even voice channel or call centers. So still, we need to have look into these channels. We need to invest on our legacy channels. We need to look forward with our digital transformation to invest in the social media and how we gather these informations. And again, with our unified, with this Verint unified platform, we don't look only on digital channels as much as we look on the voice channel. We transcribe all these wave calls or voice calls to text and dig deep with these texts and integrate them with other social media and feeding up our workforce optimization to enhance and engage not only the customer but also the even employees.
All the stakeholders. In one word, Rajesh, what is the future of the customer engagement?
Well, basically digital platforms that we have and unified approach to the market, understanding customer needs, ensuring personalized experience for the customer.
And Erwin, in one word, what is the future of the customer engagement technologies?
I'll do it in two. Connecting dots.
Very well said. Thank you so much, dear panelists. To sum up our session, I would like to say that the marketing is the combination between management and the creativity. And I wish from my side to everyone today to get inspired by the best practices in our region. Thank you. And we are welcome to have the questions if we still have time. No, okay, so see you in the coffee break.
Ladies and gentlemen, you will have time to ask questions to our panelists outside during the break period. Please give a big round of applause to our moderator, Alexandra Diva. Thank you very much. And she was joined by Erwin Bamps, Rajesh Sharma and Hamza Swade. Thank you all very much indeed.